Welcome back to the North Carolina pregame show where we will be taking on Georgia Tech with an opportunity to, I think, as long as I win out, I will be in that college football playoff. Wake and Virginia Tech play. They've already played. So it could end up in a three-way tie, which might not be a break for me. So I just got to keep winning and see.
Glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis.
Today. Back to you guys.
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to this matchup. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Tar Heels offense will go on the attack first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, with the question, can they even stop it? It's one thing to watch it. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he
no face mask.
So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Silver. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. A low-line drive and not his best work. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. So Georgia Tech's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Floats it out in space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now, getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He's at the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get... the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hines. Fires into the end zone. Wideout trying to get it in. He stopped short of the goal line. Couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Pushes ahead. Goal line defense on 4th down, and they give him nothing, making the stop at the 2. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the move. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, he's got some space. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Finds his man. It's Kendricks. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. Man, their fans have been hungry to see that. And the Tar Heels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to throw at Silver. Under pressure. He's inside the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Tar Heels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back.
Virginia Tech are awake. There's a loss.
On this drive, really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Grab behind the line. It's Witherspoon. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st down here for the offense. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the right. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, we know that when the quarterback's throwing out-breaking routes, timing has to be so critical and important. When the target turns around, the ball's got to be right there, and you just didn't see it on that play.
Breaks into the open. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. To the back. Here's a little room there. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here.
Snags it, and he's open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Yellow Jackets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. On the option. Keeps it. They'll run it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Second and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Tries again to get it in. Bulldozes his way through. He steps and powers and works his way
I could have gone in.
down to the 2.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Timeout now called by the Tar Heels.
That did not go for me.
After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's third and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, the Jackets. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Silver. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
I don't know why I thought he was coming up on the blitz more.
And setting his offense up at the 24. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Drops back on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead as we get a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They were all over it.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Puts it in at the 40. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Play action on first down. Out wide right, it's Witherspoon. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver there working on the crossing route. And a big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all the traffic, get by the linebackers in the middle of the field, and work all the way over to the other side. The offensive line has to give the quarterback time, and the QB's got to be patient, but it all worked out perfectly, and they're able to get a big play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Hines. They're all over him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Now they'll run it to the right here. Got enough for the first down. He's loose. Past the 30. The tag. All the way. Touchdown, UNC.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down to the air. Quick shovel pass. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Drives inside. That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this first down. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
And a nice, crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Right side, it's Kendricks. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Motion from the back. Drops back, it's Silver. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted to 4th down to keep the drive going. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Sees an alley. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. On target. Makes the grab, and down immediately, he picks up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Changing the routes with his receiver. Looking for a man, it's Silver. It's complete to the left. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Tar Heels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Rush is on. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Going for 6. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. quick handoff. Shakes off the defender. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unleashes it on the run. Makes a deep grab. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. That is the final timeout for the Tar Heels. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Pushes ahead. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Fresh set of downs going up top. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He tries to take the top off. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Tar Heels will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Catching up with Coach Brent Key at halftime. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Wants to throw. It's Hines. Out wide right, it's Witherspoon. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A first down for the offense. Going with the counter play here. Driven back.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Finds his target. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Just smothered on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking for a man. It's Silver. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Coverage unit all over him. Stopped immediately. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
3rd and long right here. Out of the gun to give to the back. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets had this offense rolling. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw. It's Hines. The quick out.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
From the gun, running back gets the give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together, 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Looking for the goal line. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Right side, it's Kendricks. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get him this.
Gashes the heart of the knee. Inside the 30. The tag. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the Georgia Tech sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Guys?
All right, Holly. They'll need a bunch on second down. To the air, it's Hines. Flips it out to the back. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with third down and 5. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Back to the ground game on the left. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Give to the single back. Fouls through the defense. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. They want to run it left here. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and 4. Right back to it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. Going to try to get it himself. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Keeps it on the ground. There he goes. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
First down. Physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Calls his own number. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Back to throw, it's Silver. Moving to his left. Touchdown, North Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Looking left. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a...
Looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They boot. The Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll run it. That one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Takes the handoff. It's sharp. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Hand it to the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Dropping back, it's Silver. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Kendricks. Touchdown, UNC! They move on top here in the 4th. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. This quarterback part of their running game. Turning it on. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
RPO complete. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception there.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've been outstanding the last couple of possessions, both times winding up in the end zone, and they've grabbed the lead. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those times.
There he goes! And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Out wide left, it's late. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Tar Heels are marching down the field. The give and tick, 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 tick. Georgia Tech spends its second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
They'll run it. It's sharp. Maybe a crease. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The Yellow Jackets spend their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback changing the play. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. To the air, it's Hines. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with second and short. Working the ground game. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Clock is still running, and everybody lined up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. The snap sets up to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like giving up.
Hold on and win 7 in a row, and you can't make some title, and still move to the next one. In first place now, it's going to a drop. Be a 3-way tie, maybe Virginia Tech.
It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with Ncaa.
Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the